Vanakkam, I'm Dr. Prema, physician working at Sendal Maternity Center, Kanjipuram. Happy to meet you all through this media. Hope you all have a nice time and a very good day. Let us start with the do's in pregnancy. Always plan the pregnancy when you are physically and mentally prepared for it. When you decide to become pregnant, please consult your physician and start folic acid immediately to avoid any neural tubal defects or mental retardation for the future outcome. This is very, very important. Throughout the world, we are following this. And you have to continue during the first 3 months of pregnancy, and this is mandatory to avoid any miscarriage also. And once you miss your periods, please confirm it with the urine pregnancy test. There are blood tests available for double confirmation also. And you have to report to the physician to start multivitamins, folic acid and other supplements if required. MSS vomiting is a very natural process for early pregnancy. Don't get scared. Do not take too many drugs, self-medication. Please consult your doctor and take very safe antibiotics. 3 to 4 times is usual. If it is above that, you have to consult your doctor, take IV fluids if necessary. And please do not ignore the diet. If you can tolerate solids, fine. If you can tolerate liquids, fine. You may not be able to take every day the same diet. Please change your diet according to your taste. Let us discuss regarding the scanning. Early pregnancy, around 50 to 60 days, we do the first scan. That's called the gating scan to confirm whether the uterus is growing in the uterus, to rule out tubal pregnancy and ectopic pregnancy, that is pregnancy in other places apart from the uterus. Very, very important scan. You detect the cardiac activity, make sure that the fetus is fine, and also confirm the expected date of delivery. For some people, it could be a delayed conception. So initially, only the fetus will be seen. Heartbeat may not be present at the time of scanning. What they will do, they will repeat the scan after 2 weeks and then confirm the normal pregnancy. And that is named as delayed conception, so that the delivery date will be postponed according to the time of conception. That is number 1. Second scan is the most important scan, that is called the NT scan. That is to rule out any neural tubal defects for the fetus. Around 12 to 13 weeks, this is taken. Simultaneously, they take a blood test also, biochemical screening for the Down syndrome. This neural tubal defects can be detected only around the 12 to 13 weeks because they measure the nuchal fold thickness. And another thing, they repeat the scan at 16 weeks if necessary, if they have any doubt, to assess the cardiac status of the fetus. Otherwise, they do the next scan during the 22 weeks. That is called targeted scan or anomaly scan. That is to make sure that the cardiac status of the fetus is fine and normal, to rule out any abnormalities in the limb buds, etc. And 34-week scan to see the kidneys of the fetus, and of course they measure the fetal weight. They see the other limb buds. They generally assess the growth, the interval growth also. Again, near term, they repeat the scan to reassess the growth status, level of the fluid, amniotic fluid, Doppler studies, and placenta, maturity of the placenta. To add on, we can rule out multiple pregnancies, and we can measure the cervical length during the 12th to 13th week scan. If necessary, we can do a cerclage to prevent any miscarriage during the second trimester, especially if there is previous history of miscarriages during the first 5 months. We have to consider that. And placental maturity is very, very important, and Doppler studies are done throughout to make sure that the fetus is being nourished properly. This is regarding the scans. Regarding the vaccines, first vaccine, tetanus toxoid, is given at 12 weeks. Second booster dose within 40 days of the first dose. And nowadays, throughout the world, we are giving Boostrix that will cover tetanus, diphtheria and pertussis. Okay, after 28 weeks. Let us see the investigations right now. First, we have to do the blood investigations: hemoglobin, thyroid functions, liver functions, kidney functions, peripheral blood smear, and then complete blood count. We have to do the HbSAg, HIV, VDRL, urine routine, and urine culture test if necessary. We have to repeat the hemoglobin blood sugar values every 3 months. If the patient is on drugs for thyroid disorder, we have to repeat that too. Thyroid functions too. Liver disorder we don't do as a routine, but if required, if the physician advocates, then maybe we have to do. And these tests are very important to find out any other abnormality so that we treat accordingly. You have to visit the doctor every month. She will guide you regarding the blood tests. And urine routine, they detect jaundice also during every visit. They have to check the blood pressure during every checkup. Initially, first 3 months, they have to report once in a month. Second trimester, once in 15 days. Last trimester, once in 7 to 10 days, as the physician advises. Now let us see regarding the nutrition, the very, very important aspect of early pregnancy. Throughout the pregnancy, you have to maintain a normal nutritional balance. Very, very important. During early pregnancy, usually people avoid taking food. So you have to see to it that you take enough supplements according to the guidelines from elders from home as well as from doctors. You have to take fresh fruits, cut fruits advisable. Please avoid juices because you may add sugar, no? Which is not very advisable. So better take cut fruits, fresh vegetables, nuts. You can take tender coconut daily, buttermilk, plenty of boiled cold water. Never take water from outside. See to it that you pass adequate quantity of urine. See to it that you avoid constipation. See to it that you take a balanced, nutritious diet containing enough protein in food. Other iron and folic acid, very, very important. They will start iron from the 3rd month. Calcium supplementations also they will get. Protein food, you see, supposing the patient is very obese, we avoid any tin food. They can take plain milk, that too diluted milk. Other junk food you have to avoid. That I will come later. The next important aspect during the pregnancy, walking. Very, very important. They have to do regular walking, casual walking, half an hour in the morning and half an hour in the evenings, with a pleasant, calm attitude. Okay, they should not hurry, and they do not have to do any violent exercise. They should be very casual, and deep breathing is very, very important. They have to take a deep breath so that muscles will get enough strength and they will be able to push out the baby easily during labor. And they will also have a normal weight gain. 9 to 11 kgs throughout pregnancy is the expected amount of weight gain for a normal pregnant woman. This will check the extra weight gain also. And they have to keep a very positive thinking, very good atmosphere at home. Even the family members will have to cooperate. They have to have a healthy, normal, pleasant conversation with the family members. Please listen to lot of music. Avoid heated arguments. And you have to talk to your baby very frequently so that in future it will be very easy for you to handle the baby. Baby also will enjoy. You have to spend enough time for the baby. Listen to a lot of music. Let us see the don'ts for this pregnancy. You have to avoid traveling, especially jerky traveling, two-wheelers, etc. You can cover the short distances by walking. You have to avoid lifting heavy weights, bucket full of water, too many clothes, etc. And you have to avoid self-medication. Please do not take any medicine without consulting your doctor, especially the painkillers. Do not expose yourself to any X-ray. Even if the doctor is not aware of your pregnancy, please inform her. Even if you have missed your dates for 1 or 2 days, even before the confirmation of pregnancy, be careful about it. Do not take even dental X-rays. Very, very important point. You have to avoid crowded places, smoky atmospheres. You should be very careful regarding your attire. It has to be light, preferably cotton for our climate. You have to be very careful regarding taking food from outside. Please avoid hotel food. Any homemade food is fine. Never take ordinary water, only boiled, cooled water. Carry water with you wherever you go. And always wear a mask in this risky time. And then please avoid starvation. And do not eat too much also. Overeating will lead to obesity. That will lead to a lot of complications like pregnancy-induced hypertension, pregnancy-induced diabetes. Overweight is not a good sign. And do not have a sedentary life. Please be ambulant. Do not lie down for a long time. That will lead to deep vein thrombosis. Obesity also leads to that complication. After 5 months, you should not sleep straight. That's what even the elders say at home. That is to prevent the pressure over the inferior vena cava. And last but not the least, physical relationships should not be too often. You have to manage it properly. And please don't get scared about your labor pains. Doctor will take you along with her. Don't worry, it is going to be smooth. It is going to be a natural process. At the end of the day, when the baby lies on your hands, you will feel as if the heaven is in your hands. So enjoy your pregnancy. Good luck.